Hey, 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 and welcome, 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 my wonderful Virgos. How are you guys doing? It's been a minute. I apologize. I have been traveling for work. I do work in the music entertainment field. So a business trip turned in from 1 week to almost 3 weeks. Okay. Then I had to detox when I got back because there was a lot of energy. Okay. So we are doing the wonderful sign of Virgo today. This is going to be for your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you and thank you for clicking on this video. I do not date stamp my videos, okay, because energy is fluid. You want to take what you need and leave what you don't. So if it resonates, okay, this is all about self-mastery. These videos are for my energy healers, my light workers, my empaths, anyone that feels that they're ascending, anyone that feels that they need spiritual guidance, spiritual wisdom, spiritual encouragement, spiritual understanding. If you're into signs and symbols from the cards, or if you just feel like there's some shit going on and you can't quite put your finger on it and you're looking for answers, you may be able to find some of that here also, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and thank our guides, our ancestors, our higher selves. We're going to thank all of the positive feminine and masculine energy in the atmosphere that's here to help and support us. We're going to thank our ancestors, our angels. We're just going to thank all of the enrichedness that's here for our highest positive good and selves, okay? All right, we're going to start by pulling your two chakra cards, Virgos. All right, this is going to be for your full moon reading in Sagittarius, okay? Remember, Sagittarius is all about intuition, okay? They're very intuitive. They're all about perception, okay? All right. So your two chakra cards for this full moon pull is going to be rejection, which is a crown chakra energy. And then you have a root chakra energy, which is soulmate. Whenever rejection pops up, rejection is all about protection, okay? And you being able to go through a place of self-mastery, okay? Really study yourself, study your craft, study your skill. Divine communication with your higher self, okay? With God, with your ancestors. Divine insight, divine wisdom coming forward, okay? When soulmate pops up, soulmate is asking you to review, how do you see yourself? Are you seeing yourself in your truest perception of who you are and who you want to be, or are you focusing on outer appearance, on what the world thinks you should be or who the world thinks you should be, okay? Or family members or a lover or friends think you should be, okay? So within this full moon, you're being asked to take a look at how you view yourself, okay? You're also being asked to know that you're being protected spiritually, okay? I kind of feel like we're going through spiritual warfare with all of this energy in the atmosphere, okay? And if you are not mindful of this, you can get caught up in other people's energy and other people's drama and other people's bullshit, okay? We're going to begin by doing a 5-card diamond pull for you guys today using a Zen deck. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Clarify for us what you want wonderful Virgos to know as they transition through this. I'm feeling anxiety in your root chakra rules. Anxiety. Okay. Let me just tell you a few things about your root chakra. Grab my notes. Okay, so your root chakra is the chakra that grounds you. Okay, your root chakra is also responsible for fear and anxiety. Okay, with your root chakra, you can find things when it's out of balance, like anxiety attacks, or maybe overeating or obesity. You have a very you're very resistant to change, okay? But when your root chakra is balanced, you're grounded, you embrace change, all right? You have a sense of stability and solidity, okay? You have a sense of security and safety. You feel very grounded. You don't need to operate outside of yourself to feel protected, okay? Hence why your root chakra is popping up asking you, how are you viewing yourself? Are you viewing yourself based on the outer world, trying to keep up with the Joneses? Okay? Virgos, you guys are very analytical, okay? So you analyze everything. And this is the perfect time to do this also. Pluto is in retrograde. Okay, so you may want to take a look at where that's happening in your chart if you're feeling stagnant in any area. Okay, I need to make note of rejection and soulmate is what you got. Rejection and soulmate is what you got. Okay, here we go. What do you want wonderful Virgos to know about this full moon energy in Sagittarius? Yeah, I'm feeling anxiousness. What's going on with this anxiousness? Feeling anxiousness. I'm feeling anxiousness. Okay. Boom. This is popping up again. You got the Knights of Rainbow, aka the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is saying to slow down. Okay. Whenever this pops up, this total represents you being able to carry yourself wherever you go. You don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to be somebody that you're not, okay? So this Knight of Pentacles energy is asking you to be very methodical and routine, okay? It's also probably even asking some of you to conserve your energy, because it feels like some of you are directing energy to things and people that you shouldn't even have to, okay? Because you've already analyzed and assessed the situation, and you're still giving energy to things that really don't serve you at this point. It's really time for you to focus and analyze self, is what I'm hearing. So overall energy in your first card placement, which is the overall issue, is that you need to be more methodical. Okay, come up with a routine, especially what I'm hearing is a routine of self-love. Second card placement, which is all about shit that's going on internally that you may not be aware of, right? You have conditioning, right? Now, when conditioning shows up, conditioning is the devil card. Okay, and this is all about your belief system, your traditions. Okay, what traditions and what belief systems that have you in bondage? May it be sexual addiction bondage, emotional bondage, spiritual bondage, has you stuck in materialism? What are you bound to? Third card placement, which is shit that's going on right now, Virgos, you got the Lovers card popping up. The Lovers card, the Lovers card is Gemini, and when this shows up, this asks you to be versatile, okay? The Devil card is you're dealing maybe with a Capricorn, okay? And that's all about persistence. You're gonna have to be persistent. In your fourth card placement, which is your alchemy placement, you have courage, which is a strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. And in the final outcome, which is your fifth card placement, you have the creator card, which is the king of wands, or the king of fire energy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify this. All right, so what do you want our wonderful Virgos to know about their truth? What are you trying to tell them with this Knight of Pentacles energy? This would also mean that some of you are lazy, maybe in taking action in things. Maybe even feeling bored or stuck. Okay. To clarify this for us. This is clarified by the Queen of Earth energy, aka the Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. This is saying that you need to get more grounded and spend time with those people around you that bring joy and happiness into your life and help you to feel grounded, right? This right here is also asking you to take a sensible approach to things. You don't always have to be so rigid in your thinking, especially if you feel you've analyzed the situation. It doesn't always have to be so black and white. You're going to have to invite some heart chakra work and allow your emotions, right, to help you to make some of these decisions, okay? Especially when you're dealing with challenging things. You can deal with challenging things in a very kind and, I want to say, heartfelt manner and not so like analytical, okay? You got the Three of Fire on the board. Fire energy represents your intuition. The Three of Fire is saying that this is a time of abundance if you're paying attention to everything that's going on around you, okay? You just need to have patience at this time. And I don't know if I said this in the beginning of your video, but the energy that we're in right now, okay, especially within this full moon in Sagittarius energy, very intuitive energy. And especially as I feel like we're going through some type of spiritual warfare, especially, and this has to do with your thinking, okay? You're going to have to be able to use your intuition to make long-term plans and then go into meditation on a consistent basis, right? And live in that space of unfoldment. You can't get caught up by what you see on the exterior world, is what I'm hearing Spirit saying, especially because you're very analytical, okay? You got the Ace of Water here. Balancing your emotions is coming into place because you're going to be, there's love. See, that's that heart chakra work I talked about. The Ace of Water is all about love. This is all about compassion. The heart chakra rules love and compassion and forgiveness, okay? Maybe some of you are going to be falling in love. Maybe a relationship is going to be coming back in. Somebody's circling back. This could also be about spiritual growth and spiritual awakening for some of you. Enhanced intuition. Some of you may even be moving into a new home. It's a newness, okay? This can also have you feeling very emotional because you have a lot of good shit coming forth, okay? And this is if you've been doing the work. If you have not been doing the work, this could definitely be that you're just blocking your emotion. This Ace of Water could mean blocked emotions. How are you viewing yourself? Right? Are you operating from a place of rejection and not understanding that rejection means protection? Right? Okay. You got the Ace of Water on the board. Clarify this Ace of Water. Clarify this Ace of Water. Yeah. The Ace of Water is clarified by the Seven of Wands, aka the Seven of Fire. Right? Fire energy, once again, is all about your intuition. You don't have to be in competition with anybody else. You just need to stand in your truth, stand in your decision, stand in your own beliefs, right? Create your own beliefs is what I'm hearing. Stand your ground. You don't have to argue with people, especially when it comes to your spirituality, okay? Or why you think and behave and feel the way you do. Just choose your battle wisely. You don't have to have empty conversation and arguments with people where it just really doesn't even serve you, okay? All right, move into your second card placement, which is all about things going on internally that you may not be aware of, okay? You got the Devil card popping up here, okay? Now, this is all about your conditioning. This is all about the things that has you in bondage, okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn here, okay? Open. I'm recording. I'm working. Come, give me 20 minutes. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn here, okay? And this could be some type of addiction that you're breaking free from. Maybe sexually, gambling addiction, you know, shopping addiction, okay, that you're breaking free from. You're reclaiming your power, okay? You got the Two of Fire energy on the board. Yep, you're reclaiming your power. Well, you're coming into your own. Okay, you're coming into your own. Some of you may be signing new contracts also in partnerships because you're getting to a place where you understand that you create this shit. You've analyzed this whole shit and see where you fit and kind of position yourself accordingly. Especially if you've been on your spiritual quest, and especially if you've been studying the law of attraction. I hear Raquel, Steve, Cassandra, I hear Zell, maybe even Azel, nickname Zell or Azel. If you've been studying the law of attraction, understand that the shit works, okay? And you'll be breaking free of some of the old thinking patterns. Cassandra. I'm hearing like a Matt. But I'm also hearing like something with a matinee or matinique or Martinique. Okay. Yeah. New partnerships coming into place, signing new contracts, please, okay? Mercury is going into retrograde in July, so you want to make sure, try not to sign any contracts during Mercury. So whatever contracts you need to sign, try to sign them before Mercury goes into retrograde, okay? That's going to be important. Try to take care of those before Mercury goes into retrograde. You got the Queen of Air clarifying this Devil card, and this Two of fire energy. Air energy is all about your thinking. Queen of Air, aka, is also known as the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is being a quick thinker. This is being organized. Okay, that's what that Knight of Rainbow, aka Knight of Pentacles energy was talking about. Being able to be organized, right, and have a routine. Being able to be perceptive, okay? And using your own perception, not other people's perception, okay? And be careful, because if you're not operating in the higher vibration of this shit, you can come across really bitchy and just over emotional and cold-hearted. You could be a cold-hearted bitch, okay? Where everything is everybody else's fault because you're not making objective decisions, right? You're not clearing away the things that serve you. You're holding on to old things. You're not even seeing the humor in shit. If you're not doing the work, okay? If you're doing the work, you should be able to laugh at yourself. All right? And this is what's going on internally that you may not even be aware of. The Queen of Air is asking you to step into your truth. This is about independence. This is about using your experience, honey. Being realistic about shit, too. All right? When people show you who they are, as well as tell you who they are, honey, believe them. Believe them. And don't get in a place where you're operating from a place of woe is me. Everybody has a Judas. Matter of fact, everybody has several Judases, okay? Remember, Judas helped Jesus to get to where he needed to be, okay? Third card placement, you have the Lover's card, and you could be dealing with the Gemini. When the Lover card shows up, this is all about love. This is all about union and coming together. This is all about your relationships, okay? This could be your values and alignments coming together. This is all about choices, all right? So, if this doesn't have anything to do with romance, like I said, this could be alignment or just some choices that you have to make, okay? And the Lovers is ruled by the Gemini. It's also asking you to be versatile. Okay? Clarify the Lovers card. What you want wonderful Virgos to know. Okay, and this is right now energy. You got the 7 of ear popping up on the board. Ear has to do with your spiritual and your mental thinking. Let me get my vice versa deck here. When the 7 of ear pops up, this is also known as AKA the 7 of swords. Okay, this is somebody you felt betrayed. You may have felt like maybe somebody got away with something. Okay, you may need to revise your plan in these relationships. That needs revision. Okay. The 7 of ear is also telling you that there may be more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. Okay, this could also be poor timing on somebody's behalf, as far as I'm hearing as far as relationships are concerned. All right, so timing is important here, okay? Clarify the 7 of ear energy, because it feels like somebody's got away with something, okay? Or some of you are just breaking free of whatever mental suppression you've had, especially when it comes to you aligning the shit that you want to happen in your life. And if you've been really doing your work in the law of attraction, or maybe high mastery occult level mysticism studies, okay, you're starting to see some things unfold here, my wonderful Virgos. Okay, you got the 3 of Pentacles clarifying the 7 of ear energy, as well as this Lover's card. Now, pay attention to the Pentacles. The Pentacles has to do with this 3rd dimensional realm. This is your 5 senses. This is its physical level. When the 3 of Pentacles shows up, this is all about you collaborating. Okay, this is all about you learning. Okay, so intuitively what I'm getting here is whatever relationship that may have felt like, where is all this betrayal coming up from? Because I've done a few readings today with all of this. People have been dealing with emotional stuff, especially when it comes to betrayal. Okay, and so there's shit going on in your relationship that you may not be fully aware of. Okay, maybe somebody's not being a team player. You got the 7 of Swords popping up again. Okay, but this person feel like they got away with some shit. There's some deception going on. Somebody feel like they got away with some shit, right? And this could have been with concerning your money, because you got the 7 of Pentacles popping up on the board. 7 of Pentacles is all about this 3rd dimensional realm. This could be money. Okay, this could be an investment. Okay, investment of your time. This could be you not having this could be you maybe thinking that there was a long-term commitment in this relationship, and this person just was not. This person was lying their ass off. Okay, and probably even using you for money too. Or you could be the one that was lying your ass off and using them for money. You have the Magician card showing up on the board, as above, so below. But I kind of feel like for some of you, right, it feels like you reap what you sow, because for some of you Virgos, you will be manipulative in the beginning. Or they will be manipulative in the beginning, and then they reaped what they sowed, right? But there was some manipulation going on. Or there is some manipulation going on. There's some manipulation going on. You got Temperance on the board. right? You see this calm water right here. Okay. You got Temperance on the board, and pay attention to the symbolism too. You guys can go ahead and Google and research what the symbols mean. Okay. Now, Temperance is Sagittarius. Okay, so you already have the symbol of Sagittarius here. And I believe this other symbol is for fire. I'm going to have to research that one myself. But anyway, it's asking you to have temperance. It's asking you to have patience. It's asking you to have balance. It's asking you to this is asking you really to pay attention to what the purpose going on is and what the meaning is. Like, pay attention to what the meaning of all of this shit that you're doing. And remember, I said you have multiple Judases, right? Pay attention to what you're supposed to be getting from this. Especially if I feel like you're studying law of attraction. And if you're, okay. The Three of Swords jumped out. You saw that. Pay attention to your role in this heartbreak. Pay attention to the things that, and the choices and the decisions that you made. That's important. Pay attention to that. I have no idea why my music keeps stopping. I have no idea why it keeps stopping. Yeah. We got Three of Swords energy on the board. Some painful shit. Maybe some of you are going through a separation because of all of this betrayal shit. You know. Wow. I've been getting a lot of that today. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go on to your fourth card placement. We know some of you are dealing with some heartbreak, betrayal, painful rejection type shit here. Okay, look at this. Remember we talked about this? Rejection means protection. You can think about that. You're going to have courage because you have the Strength card popping up, so you could also be dealing with the Leo. You're going to have courage to get past all of this emotional stuff. Right? Because this stuff is, yeah, it's painful. You got the Ten of Cups popping up, but it kind of feels like, yeah, there was some misalignment here of values, okay? Maybe even a marriage separation or broken homes because of whatever betrayal this that went down. So this is what the Courage card or the Strength card is popping up in your fourth card placement. And your fourth card placement is all about self-alchemy. It's the work that you're going to need to do to get to the next level. Yeah, you got the Hangman popping up. You're going to have to make some decisions. Oh, boom. I love this fucking card. You got the reset button here. You got the Fool card popping up saying new beginnings, okay? New beginnings. It's time for reset. Okay, spontaneity. Yeah. You got new beginnings popping up. Okay. You got the Seven of Wands here. Look at the Seven of Wands standing on guard like, yeah, I can tackle all of this shit. This may be challenging, but I'm not in competition with anybody, not even myself. I can push through and push past all of this heartbreak right here. I can push through all of this shit. I can push through all of this shit. You got the reset button here. The Fool card. All about new beginnings. But you're going to have to make some decisions. You're going to have to make some decisions. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up, friends. Okay? Yep. Do not give up. Because this shit right here fucked you up. You got 3 of Cups right here. 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. Make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. You're going to have to make a decision. Or they're going to have to make a decision if you're the one, you know. Yep. Yep. See? You got the Tower card popping up, but with the Tower card, you still have the 2 lions that you would find in the Chariot guiding you, right? So that's still saying, okay, we got you, okay? We got you. You could be in control. You're in control of all of this shit. Victory is yours. You're determined, okay? You're going to have to make a decision and be determined whether or not you want to stay into this 3's a crowd shit. And remember, 3's a crowd, right? Or a third-party situation doesn't always have to be a physical person. This can be a work situation. This can be a family situation where you're dating someone and their family just got too much input, okay? Somebody's career. Okay. Some shit is, you have Tower moments happening. Definitely there's some Tower moments happening, some change happening, revelation coming in, right? But that's a beautiful thing because you're still supported here by the Chariot, the 2 lions, your male and your feminine side, okay? Just be determined. All right, so we're going to go into your 5th card placement and kind of wrap up your reading. In your 5th card placement, the number 5 represents change. You have the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands, which is all about your intuition. So when the King of Wands show up, this is all about you stepping into your natural born leadership qualities. This is all about you stepping into your boss shit, okay? Especially if you're an entrepreneur, okay? All right, clarify this King of Wands energy, aka this King of Fire energy. Ooh. Yeah, baby, look at this shit. You got a knight in shining armor coming into offer you a cup, honey. You got the Knights of Cups on the board. You got romance coming in. After all of this shit right here, you attracting in some romance. You got the Strength card popping up on the board twice. It was popping up in your 4th card placement, your alchemy placement of the work that you need to do. And it's also popping up in your 5th card placement where change is needed. You're going to have to face some shit. You're going to have to face some shit. Stop doubting yourself. Right here, you doubting yourself. Don't doubt. Don't doubt that love is yours to have and you're worthy of love. Come on now. Yeah. You got this 5 of Swords energy that you can't carry into the next relationship. Yeah, you're going to have to walk away from all that emotional baggage shit that you've been carrying. Based on all of this fuckery that's been going on. Okay? In order for this change to come in, you're going to have to face shit. You cannot run from it. Okay, you have somebody coming in to offer you their cups and the outcome of it. But are you going to be stuck in all of this conflict and just repeating this loss and this betrayal shit? Don't allow somebody that has hurt you because they don't know what love is or they can't understand or comprehend love to snatch your joy in love and the opportunity for you to experience love. You got the Ace of Swords coming in here, okay? The Ace of Swords this is victory. This is your raw power here. This is you taking your power back. This is all about breakthroughs. See? You can clearly see now. You can clearly, your spiritual and your mental thinking is getting clear. Mentally, clearly thinking about what you want, how you want to move, analyzing the situation, and be methodical before you move. Okay? Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart, my wonderful Virgos. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to pull some romance card for you guys. I hope this is helpful. Just pay attention to this stuff. What resonates with you, you take, and what doesn't, you leave. Energy is fluid. This can be your partner's energy, or this can be your energy that you're interacting with, okay? Or energy of a friend, family, or even a foe. All right, let's see what's going on romantically. Stand in your truth is what I'm hearing. Stand in your truth. That is important. Stand in your truth. Okay, so let's pull some romance cards for you. All right, what do you guys have to tell our wonderful Virgos that are in committed relationships? So these are for my Virgos that are in committed relationships. I feel like my hand has lost weight. My ring feels a little loose on me. Virgos in committed relationship. What do you have for my Virgos in committed relationships? Virgos in committed relationships. Okay. Reconciliation and you deserve love popped out. So let's see if I put them back in. Let's see if they pop out again. Reconciliation is here again. You deserve love is here again. Bottom of the deck. Put them back in again. What do you have for my wonderful Virgos that are in committed relationships? Yeah, I can't see this. I lie not. And I'm not putting them back in this time. Reconciliation and you deserve love. This popped out in the pre-poll too, and I put it back in. Express your love. I want to explain something to you guys about pain. You are not to get stuck in your pain. You are to learn from your pain. Pain is like a birthing process, right? Pain is a way for you to expand your heart. Pain is a way for you to expand your knowledge, your wisdom, and your understanding, okay? Within pain, you have to learn to forgive, okay? With forgiveness, it doesn't mean that someone gets away with the things that they've done to you. Please understand that everything has energetically base, okay? And it's like a boomerang. What you cast your net and put out to catch is what you pull back into you, meaning you can only get back what you put out. It's just like whatever you put your time into, that is what develops. If you're putting your time into working out, you're going to tone down. If you're putting your time into eating healthy, you're going to see healthier results, okay? With that being said, that whole speech, with all of this pain and all of this betrayal that has happened, okay, just know that you deserve love, okay? Know that reconciliation is open and someone from your past is returning into your life because they want to reconcile and you want to express your love, or they may want to express their love for you. With that being said, you're going to have to come to a place where you are either going to choose to forgive this person, right, or not. And let me explain something else to you, my wonderful couples. Okay? You being in a relationship and living in a house with someone does not mean that they're there. You can be in a committed relationship with someone and live with someone and still feel like you're living by yourself and you're separated. Okay? If you're thinking about even allowing this healing to come forth and you're not walking away, right? Anything that you put your energy into, if the both of you are working towards this can unfold beautifully and you can learn from all of the bullshit that has unfolded. You do need to discuss the deception that has happened, and you need to do that at whatever level that you feel comfortable with, even if it's calling in someone professionally to help you guys, okay? You are going to have to bring back the flirting so you guys can get to know each other again and be more lighthearted. But you're going to have to talk about the deceptive shit that has unfolded if reconciliation is going to work with all of this shit that we just discussed, okay? And that's from a couple, my Virgos that are married or in committed relationships, okay? All right, so we're going to now go to my Virgos that are separate. Well, let's do separated because that's what came out, and has questions about reconciliation. My Virgos that are separated and have questions about reconciliation. What you got for my Virgos that are separated with questions about reconciliation? It's about 8:15 p.m. here. And we still have a little bit of sunlight now. And I think I'm going to wrap up this video and then I'm going to shut it down for tonight. Okay. This is for my single Virgos that are newly separated and have questions about reconciliation. Forgiving and learning, and I think that's what I just said for the other, the ones in relationship. If you choose to forgive this person for all of the fuckery, or if they choose to forgive you for all of the fuckery, this is going to be a learning experience. I feel like you guys still have passion for each other. There's still romantic feelings there. Okay. Okay. You're going to have to come back with a sense of playfulness. So if you're the one that did the fuckery and you're cross-watching, know that you can't come in just demanding shit. You're going to have to give them the space to do the healing that they need to do, okay? And go back to the shit that made you guys fall in love to begin with, that playful energy, okay? Stop being childish. For some of you have acting childish and immature. For some of you, you have children in the middle of your relationship that's causing conflict, okay? Yep, you're going to have to pay attention to the red flags, especially as you guys are working things out. Do not sweep things under the rugs. Okay? Yep, you guys are still attracted to each other, but you're going to have to... Ooh. Y'all saw that. Okay? It's saying love is worth waiting for. Okay? Divine timing is at hand. So however that resonates with you, for my single Virgos that are separated and has questions about reconciliation, however that resonates with you, you take that information and you do what you think you need to do with it. You move accordingly, right? Remember self-mastery, because you can't change anyone but yourself, okay? And if you think that you're changing someone, please understand that is going to be short-lived. If someone does not genuinely do something because they desire to do it or to make that change, it will be short-lived, okay? So now this is going to be for my single Virgos that's single and ready to mingle. My single Virgos that's single and ready to mingle. Okay, single Virgos. Okay. Got. You're definitely putting out the energy, and I kept hearing like law of attraction for you wonderful Virgos, especially if you've operated in the space of law of attraction. You're calling in your soulmate, okay? You need to be able to just be more playful and more youthful as you step out and, you know, like maybe go out and hang out with friends. Get out is what I'm hearing. Keep an open mind, because the person that you're pulling in and the person that's attracted to you may not be a look or even appear from what you normally feel like you may be into. So keep an open mind when it comes to that, all right? And you do have an engagement on the horizon, so you're definitely pulling in this relationship to unfold. Oh, it's saying here reconciliation. Somebody from your past may be trying to pop back in. I don't think I have to repeat that speech again about you being honest with yourself and about, you know, knowing where you are, knowing what you want, and then acting accordingly. If you cannot operate with forgiveness wholeheartedly, don't reconcile with someone where you're going to be throwing old dirt, in their face, or old mistakes in their face, or vice versa. Don't reconcile with someone that's going to keep you stuck in the past and keep you repeating past mistakes that you've done to hurt them. You need to be able to grow and move forward from all of the experiences and totality that you guys have learned from, and be able to elevate, especially if you're an empath or a light worker. Okay, any relationship that is not allowing you to resonate at your highest self or your highest good, you're not going to be able to sustain, and still it's going to drain you. Okay. All right, my wonderful Virgos, I hope that was helpful. Make sure you guys do something kind for yourself. Make sure you love yourself. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, or share. Also, liking is good because it helps the algorithm here on YouTube. So make sure you give me a thumbs up by liking the video. Also, make sure you check out the description box below, where you can find my information of how you can schedule your 11/11 reading. Okay. 10-minute reading, and check out my girl's Kim Warner information in the description box, because she does natal chart. It's all about knowing yourself, okay? And once you know yourself, you can master yourself. And as you master yourself and change, and the other person master themselves and change, and so forth and so forth, then the world changes, okay? All right, guys, once again, do something kind for yourself. Drink plenty of water, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye, Virgos.